How's it going, guys? I'm Jim Bambi, and today we're gonna do a little bit of a different video. You guys might have already seen videos like this. I know they're kind of everywhere on YouTube right now, but I don't have content, and I need some content. So today we're gonna be looking at the Reddit. Am I the a-hole? And if you haven't heard about this Reddit, I mean, well, I guess if you're not on Reddit, it makes sense that you haven't heard about this. But basically, this Reddit is all about people posting what they're going through right now, and we get to judge if they're being an a-hole or not. No, we're just here to have some fun, but we're also going to be a little bit serious on our judgments. And I do want to know if you guys agree or disagree with me. Put it down in the comments. Tell me why you agree or disagree with any of these topics that I go over. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into our first one. Alright, so the first topic is: am I the a hole for crying of sadness when my sister announced her pregnancy? Well, I mean, I guess we're gonna have to read it because I don't know. That one sounds kind of bad, kind of bad. All right. I, a 17-year-old female, have an older sister, Beth, 23-year-old female. 2 years ago, Beth gave birth to a baby boy, Leo. She suffered intense postpartum depression to the extent where her boyfriend, Leo's father, kicked her out with the baby for some reason, and she came to live with us. Yo, 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 that is messed up. Whoever this is, the father, they're the a-hole. Boom, said and done. I can't go into details, but her depression was severe. It made life a living hell for me to come home from school and deal with my extremely depressed sister and a newborn baby. At the time, Beth literally couldn't stand to even look at Leo, and my parents were busy with work, so I was put in the difficult position of doing most of the care for baby Leo, even though I literally had zero experience with babies, and my depressed sister wouldn't lift a finger to help. I would describe that year as the worst of my life. I feel like my sister's postpartum depression was rubbing off on me because I felt sad every day. Well, damn, that's kind of okay. Obviously, I know nothing about childbirth, so and I didn't even know postpartum depression was a thing. Postpartum depression, a mood disorder or depression that occurs in mothers after the birth of the baby. Usually, this will be a short-term disorder, very common apparently. So wait, you're like, wait, so you just have your baby and that's it? You're sad? Huh. I mean, again, I'm not a woman, so I don't know how any of this works. And I'm pretty sure there's no moms watching to tell me otherwise. But yeah, if she's suffering from this postpartum depression, like just be a good younger sister and try to help her out. Obviously, she's going through a lot of hard times. Obviously, it sucks being 17. You probably have school and all that, and you have a life of your own. But this is your sister, and I would say just help her out to the best of your ability. But I guess we'll see more as we read on with the story. Beth was in therapy during that year, and she did eventually get better and gradually started wanting to be more involved with Leo. Her boyfriend eventually took her and Leo back. I wasn't happy about this, but it's her decision. And she started actually being a good mom to Leo. I was relieved, honestly, and so were my parents. It was like a huge weight lifted from my shoulders, and every day I came home from school, I could come home to a happy environment instead of a sad, toxic one. Alright, well, that sounds good, but there's a lot more stories, so it sounds like it's gonna get worse. So flash forward to the last weekend, Beth, her boyfriend, now fiance, and baby Leo came over for dinner. My grandparents were also there, and we finished dinner. We were having dessert, and out of the blue, Beth and her boyfriend made an announcement she was pregnant with a second child. I did try to put on a brave face and not show my emotions, but I was teary-eyed and my grandmother noticed. She leaned in and asked me what's the matter, and unfortunately the floodgates just opened uncontrollably. It seems everyone was caught off guard, but they all immediately knew that I was what I was crying about. I could hear Beth's boyfriend mutter something and then storm off out of the room, but I didn't catch what he said. Beth started snapping at me, and it's a bit of a blur, but I think she asked, "Why the hell are you crying?" And I said something like, "How do you know you won't get depressed again and I'll be put in the same position?" She was really angry, and my parents had to defuse the situation and send them home. Now, in the aftermath, I'm getting a lot of criticism from my parents. They think I overreacted and made a happy moment into a sad moment. They believe Beth is right to be pissed. They wish I could have been more supportive and happy for my sister instead of making it about me and my feelings. They also think I'm an a-hole for questioning her choice to have another child just because she had postpartum depression after the first child. I'm not an expert, so I don't know, but it's a big fear of mine that the same thing will happen again and I'll be stuck in the same position. Am I the a-hole? All right, I'm gonna say. Okay, hold on. So, all right, they had the first child, and she had this depression, and that affected you as well. But I think most of that probably came from the boyfriend not being there, which he still is a major a-hole. But at least he came back, per se. Like, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's better that he came back and, helped them up. And now, now they're engaged to each other. And now they're going to have a second child. And I get it. You're worried about it affecting your life. But in the end, like, it's not about you. It's about Beth. It's about your sister. She's the one having the baby. She's the one making the decision. And for you to instantly think, "Oh boy, it's gonna mess with me," like that is really selfish. And I get that you are kind of worried about your sister going through depression again, but most of that is because you don't want it to affect you. So my final answer is yes, you are the a-hole. You should be more sensitive, but and also more supportive about your sister's decision. It is not your decision. If it affects you in the long run, then hey, yeah, that is gonna suck, and maybe the sister should like not do that. But at the same time, it only affected you because the boyfriend wasn't there. Now that the boyfriend is here, and it's unlikely that he's gonna come leave her again, I don't think you have anything to worry about. So yeah, I think it was very uncalled for to just say your sister shouldn't have the choice of doing that, of having another kid. So yeah, final answer, you are the a-hole. Alright, the second story we got is, am I the a-hole for using my influence to block my high school bully from getting a job? Oh, this should be good. I'm going to keep it simple and give you only the relevant information to make a judgment. If you want more details, I'll answer as much as I can. My high school tormentor, alright, is a male 35 years old and she is female 35 years old. Okay, so they're way out of high school. Is one of the applicants to a job in the company I work for. The position he is seeking is below me, which means he is going to be in direct contact with me many hours a day. I will add that I am not the one doing the hiring, but as I'm the one who knows the nature of our job best, my input has a very significant impact and my recommendation is likely, usually, the one that ends up happening. Out of all the applicants, he is by far the most merited and suitable for the job. My problem is that this man has made my adolescence very hard to the point that I literally had physical pain every morning before going to school. I wanted to quit many times, but that was not an option to my parents, who threatened to kick me out if I didn't graduate. I love my job now, and I know I'm strong, and he probably wouldn't be able to bully me anymore, so that's not what I'm worried about. I just can't have a reminder of my darkest time of my life working with me every day. I've contemplated finding another job, but we live in a middle-sized city, and my options to find an equivalent position is minimal. And with an at least 30% decrease in wage if I'm not willing to relocate to another city/country. This job is probably a once in a lifetime for anyone who gets it. I have two other applicants that would do the job just fine, so it won't affect our work at all. I know he is qualified. I know choosing a lesser qualified candidate wouldn't lower the quality of our work. I know I'm probably using my influence here. My best friend thinks I'm an a-hole because it was so long ago and I should face life. To rephrase Moss from the IT crowd, I am in an ethical pickle. Am I the a-hole? I'm just gonna go with it. Yes, you are the a-hole. Come on, this is okay. Look, I bet this guy, from the way you described it, we don't know his side. It probably wasn't that bad, but I'm gonna say that it was that bad. And yeah, it sucks. It sucks getting bullied in high school. It really does. But you're 35 now. You guys are both full-grown adults, way out of high school. This should have been in the past, like a year or two after high school. Again, I know it was probably super traumatic for you. It was probably horrible. It was like you said, it sucked to wake up in the morning every single day having to go to high school because he was there. But now you guys are full grown adults, all right, mid 30s. This should have been behind you all. Hell, maybe he forgot it and you're the only one worrying about it. So to use your influence to ruin someone else's chances of getting a job, because getting a job isn't easy. If this is full time and you're going to use your influence to not give him the chance of that full time job, that's really scummy. People are just trying to make it out of here. People are trying to find work, trying to get money, especially now in the COVID days. This was made 2 hours ago, so I'm going to guess this is recent. It's hard to get jobs, it's hard to get money. So just to flat out deny or try to get someone denied, because they were mean to you in high school, which was over 15 years ago, that's just it's really petty, really scummy. And I know that there's other applicants that can do it just as well as him, but still, if you're gonna give them the fair chance, why not give him the fair chance? Like we're all human in the end. He probably doesn't even remember it. It's like you're the only one worrying about it. So yeah, final answer, you are the a-hole. That guy should have a fair chance of having a job. All right, the next story is: am I the a-hole for choosing my baby's name? All right, this will maybe be pretty interesting. Me, 18, and boyfriend, 19. Oh wait, and they're having a baby now? Oh my god. Okay. Have been together for a year and are 6 months pregnant. We are both stubborn and headstrong, and when something gets in our heads, it's very difficult to change our minds. And he is also very quick to anger, which, as you can imagine, can lead to arguments. When he found out I was pregnant, he told me it was either him or the baby, and I chose to keep my baby, even if it meant losing him. He stayed with me anyway, but hasn't went to any midwife appointments, and missed one of the scans because he didn't want to go out for lunch with me and my mom after. Even though him and my mom have had no past issues, he has actually said he is grateful for all my mom has done for us. He also occasionally makes comments about how he has no choice but to be with me, and that I'm trapping him by having our baby, even though I have and still am giving him the option to leave. He has also made accusations the baby isn't his, even though he knows for a fact I've never cheated on him and never would. As far back as I remember, I've always wanted to name my first boy Jack after my mum, whose name is Jacqueline/Jackie, who has been an amazing mother and almost died giving birth to me, resulting in her not being able to have any more kids. And last month we found out we are having a boy, and my boyfriend has said anything but Jack, even though he knows how much the name means to me. He has given no reason other than its popular name and hasn't given any other suggestions. He won't even have a conversation about baby names. The baby will have his surname and the middle name will be named after his father, which I think is fair. Also, considering I'm carrying him for 9 months, giving birth to him, being his primary caretaker, and after being threatened with being left due to the pregnancy, am I the a-hole for ignoring his objections and naming my baby Jack anyways? Alright, first of all, I want to say, you guys are way too young. 18 and 19. You guys have lives to live. I don't understand. Okay, I mean, I do understand because hormones, but it's like, I don't understand. Like, don't have kids if your age has teen in it. Do not. No, no, no. Even if that's, I don't even know, dude. Like, to be honest, I think the reasonable age to have children is like 27 or something. 27 and over. Like, if you're having it this early, again, you have so much life to live. Like this is the last time you'll get to be yourself and you'll get to do what you want. Now you have to take care of this kid. All right. Like childbirth is amazing, but it sucks having to take care of one this early when you're just getting your life started. You know, maybe do you guys even have jobs? Can you guys financially support yourself? Do you have a house or are you going to have to rely on parents? It's all these questions that come to mind. And it's like it just makes justifying having a kid this early really hard. But okay, look, that's just my opinion. You guys can disagree with me on that if you want. But okay, these people are already having their kids, whatever. The boyfriend, all right, sounds like a complete douchebag. Okay, he wanted to walk out on you. He gave you the choice of him or the baby. That is a horrible thing. If any guy tells you that, he's not worth having. Always, always choose the baby over him. A good guy would never ask that. He would stick with it. 'Cause you know why? Because that's what a man does. A man sticks with his woman and his child. Alright. I know I'm getting into some rants here, but it's just stuff like that really pisses me off. It's like, why would you ever have to ask that question? Anyways, anyways, again, it seems like this guy, which he didn't give the name of, is a complete douchebag. He wanted to walk out at you, but decided not to. I'll give him some props for not walking out, but he won't let you name the baby Jack because it's a popular name. And no suggestions? No other suggestions, she said? It's like, yeah, if you don't want it to be named Jack because it's a popular name, give some suggestions. Help her out. It's like what the hell, dude? Like, also, I kind of hate the it's a popular name thing because my name is Jimmy, and that is a popular name. Granted, I haven't met that many Jimmys in my life, except for my parent, except for people in my family. But still, just because it's a popular name doesn't mean it's not a good name. Jack is a good name. It's a good name for a kid. And especially for you, the female, because you said it has importance to you because um what is it? It would make a nice reference to your mom, Jacqueline. So it's like if I don't know, if he can't come up with a better reason or other suggestions and he's already taking the surname and his dad's last name, it's like I feel like you deserve that right to at least pick the first name because it's your kid too. And again, you are carrying him for 9 months and you're giving birth to him and all that. This guy sounds like he doesn't give a flying f about what happens. It just and again he's saying he's trapped and whatnot again, and it's mostly because he's young. He oh my god, this I don't know why he doesn't to me he doesn't get the right to say he's trapped. He decided to put the rocket in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, fella, be a man, grow up, be a good father for your kid. That's the thing. I worry for this kid if the guy is like this. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But my final answer is you are not the a-hole. I believe you deserve to name your baby Jack. And I hope he is named Jack after this. Um, let's see, this was 4 hours ago, so I'm guessing they're still 6 months pregnant. So 3 months in the future, I better see an update on this that says my baby is named Jack. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, please press that like button. If you are new, subscribe and join the Bambies. If you guys like these Reddit videos, tell me in the comments below. Should I do more? Do you guys want to see more? Am I the a-hole? Is there other subreddits that you guys want me to check out? Let me know everything in the comments below, guys. Your feedback helps out a lot. And also leaving a like really helps out the channel and gives it some growth. And subscribing, of course, like the number one thing you could do. If you are subscribed, thank you. If you haven't subscribed yet, it would be a great to have you here. I like to have fun with these videos. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.